Now it's back. All right. So yeah, Con on the Cob, Richfield. I could hear you guys, but I was apparently you couldn't hear me. So yeah, Con on the Cob is Richfield, Ohio, first weekend in October, and they do a lot of gaming programming and costuming stuff. And they usually do some music stuff, but it's mostly nerdcore. And then we were talking, and we decided to have FuMPFest at Con on the Cob. So now, in addition to all of that stuff, there's going to be comedy concerts as well. So our guest of honor this year is Ogden Edsel, who did Dead Puppies, which is Dr. Demento's most requested song of all time, I believe.
Well, it's fish heads and dead puppies keep flopping back and forth.
I thought the last time I heard it, he said Dead Puppies was in the lead, but I know those two keep jockeying for position. So
that'll get people's attention.
Yeah. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
FYI, yeah. And just FYI, there's another event that I run it's a similar situation with a convention called MarsCon out in the Twin Cities, which is usually the first or second weekend in March every year. And I run the comedy music track there. And we have a series of comedy music stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. You guys are so involved with, that's great.
Yep.
Devo and I are the overlords of all comedy music, so yeah,
all comedy music that doesn't make money. You see, Weird Al is up over here. Garfunkel and Oates are over here.
You can post songs at the FuMP, but then once you reach a certain level of fame, that's when you have to abandon us and never mention us again and never promote us ever again. That's the way it works.
Yeah, of course. That's how. Yeah, of course. That's how you do it.
So we're happy to have you, but as soon as you make it big, be gone.
Yeah, I'll lose your contact information for sure.
But yeah, if you can make it out, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I would love to. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure right now. Still getting settled in the new town, but I would love to if I can, and I would definitely let you know.
Oh, speaking of that, people in the chat were mentioning that Tampa is like in a bad way right now because of the storm. How'd you do?
Yeah, I'm in an area where it wasn't as bad. I'm about a mile away from. If you look up on Twitter or X.com, there's if you Google or look up Bayshore Boulevard, it's very bad. It's probably a little bit better now, but people were like floating down, paddleboarding or whatever down Bayshore Boulevard. I'm about a mile and a half away in an area called West Shore, and didn't get as bad, thankfully. But
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were commenting like, "Well, his floor is dry, so that's good."
Yeah, I'm on the second floor.
That's what I figured.
I'm all right. I'm not wading water here. Treading water.
Oh, that's good.
That'd be funny.
So, do you perform live at all?
No. Used to do stand up many years ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe like 10 years ago, I did stand up. Didn't really like it. I like writing and producing short film sketches and acting in my own stuff. I'm not the best actor, but it's fun. So
cool. Yeah. So you're a filmmaker too?
Yes. Yeah.
Because as you heard, I'm just kind of getting into that.
Yeah. No, that's why I was excited to hear. I wanted to ask you more questions. You go into a film festival, I know what it's like, and the first one you go to and the first one you get in, it's a great feeling and it's motivating and it's great to meet people there and just network as much as you can. That's key. It's so key is to network.
Yeah. Which I suck at, as I mentioned, but I managed to do it a little bit at the Jersey City convention. So it was.
I suck at it too, and the secret is, and this was nothing that I came up with, just from talking to people over the years about it. And the key to networking is you don't think of it as networking. Just talk to people and get to know them and ask them questions about their stuff, and then let's exchange information. You don't. It's not like, what can you do for me right away? Just make a nice relationship and be friends with someone. That's like the best advice that someone gave me. So
Yeah, just randomly walk up to someone. Hey, can you get me in touch with this person? I need her for this project I'm working on.
And it may work, you know? You got to have balls like that sometimes, and sometimes it may work. Hey, can I give you my script? They may say no, but, you know, whatever.
Cool. All right, so do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No, I guess my YouTube channel. I love. I post all my stuff, all my short films and sketches and songs on YouTube. Johnny Biceps Productions. So if you're bored and want to check out my stuff, that'd be awesome.
Cool. I will definitely check out what you got. Is it like your shorts? Are they like comedy or horror or drama or what?
No, it's all comedy. That's all I put up on there is comedy songs, short films, sketches. And yeah, music videos.
Cool. I will definitely check that stuff out. Especially the short films now, because that's like where my brain is focused right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna check your stuff out too. Do you have any of your shorts, or is your short film on YouTube or anything?
It's linked privately on Vimeo. I'll send you the link so you can watch it.
Yeah, please do.
Because right now it's private because I'm still shopping it to film festivals. I'm still waiting to hear back from like 4 of them that I sent it to.
Film Freeway?
Yes.
Yep.
That seems to be the one. There's like the one site everyone uses. So
it is, and I've got more rejections from there than I can count. So
I've got 2 acceptances and 1 rejection so far. So I'm doing pretty good so far.
That's very good.
But the rejections will pile up, I'm sure.
Yes, I can tell you all about that.
All right, so we're going to do some news and then play the second song. Are you going to stick around or are you taking off?
I'll stick around. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, here's the new FuMPFest promo.
Greetings, FuMPFest. Ooh, that one was booming. I like that. Hello.
FuMPFest is back. And this time, we're teaming up with Con on the Cob. Con on the Cob is taking place October 5th through 8th in Richfield, Ohio, and FuMPFest will be a part of it. This year's performers include Bonnie Gordon, Jeff Whitmire, Ross Childs, Insane Ian,
There's plenty of room in the dungeon, Castlevania.
Steve Goody, The Great Luke Ski, Toby Danger, and Worm Quartet.
This is a song, it's a song I wrote so I could sing it with TV's Kyle, but TV's Kyle isn't at FuMPFest, so I can't perform this song.
And our 2023 guest of honor, Ogden Edsel.
Dead puppies aren't much fun.
FuMPFest is a full weekend of comedy music and related weirdness, including the Logan Whitehurst Memorial Awards for Excellence in Comedy Music, dumb parody ideas, live podcast recordings, and more. Plus, all of the games, art, freaks, and fun that come with Con on the Cob. FuMPFest, now with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
For information and to register, visit FuMPFest.com. That's FuMPFest.com.
Time for funny music news. Something.
All right, I need to tweak some of the levels on that thing. They were kind of all over the place. But anyway, news. Worm Quartet's new album, Carpe Tedium, went out today digitally to the Kickstarter backers. It will be available on streaming on September 22nd. Additional digital rewards will be available in the next few days, and stay tuned for news about physical rewards if you were one of the people who backed his Kickstarter. Luke, have you listened to it yet?
Not yet. I just found out before the show started that it was a thing.
Okay.
So
One of the short songs absolutely broke me. The one about names just completely broke me. So.
hooray!
Speaking of Kickstarters, 2D6's Kickstarter for their new album is up to $2,499 of their $2,700 goal, so they are about $200 shy. They have 6 days to go, so it looks like they're in good shape to hit that goal. If you would like to get involved, go to Kickstarter.com, look up 2D6 for their new album, Live at Casa Bug Skull. I still don't know how to pronounce that. The FuMP Newsletter went out the other day with news mostly about FuMPFest and the Logan Awards. If you're not on our mailing list, you can view it online at tiny.cc/FuMP0823 for August of 2023. tiny.cc/FuMP0823. And in FuMPFest news, as you just heard, we have a new promo. Once I tweak the levels, I will post it on our website. And so for those of you who can use such a thing, like if you have a podcast or some other place you can play it, you can download it from there. And we have a new sponsor. Sulu is now sponsoring FuMPFest. So thank you very much, Sulu. Sulu Grams specifically is what she goes by, because she sings like Sulu Grams, you know. And the only thing she doesn't have a website to plug, she doesn't have anything to sell or anything, so her message is just go to FuMPFest, which I think we can all get behind.
Is she going to be coming to FuMPFest? Do you know?
No, she can't make it this year, unfortunately, but she's already asked me like what the dates are for next year so she can come, and I'm like, I don't know, it's not my con anymore. I don't know.
If only there were another funny music event she could go to. Sulu, if you're listening. Anyway.
And the FuMPFest t-shirts should be up soon. We have a design I really like. We just got to tweak a couple things, and we will get that up for pre-order. All right. Anything before tour dates?
Not that I can think of right now. There's something I want to tell you about, but that'll be after the show.
Okay, then. On Sundays in Nashville, Tennessee, Steve Goody hosting at the Bluebird. On Sundays online, Two Sleeps. On Mondays online, Steve Goody and Brad Tassel at virtualcomedyshow.com. The 1st through the 4th at Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia. We have the Brobdingnagian Bards, Mikey Mason, MC Lars, and Beth Patterson. On the 7th online, Carla Ulbrich. The 8th to the 10th in Greensboro, North Carolina, Phil Johnson and Roadside Attraction. The 8th to the 10th in Rush, New York, Carla Ulbrich. And on the 10th online, Escape from the Secret Lab featuring the Consortium of Genius. And birthdays coming up on September 3rd. Xander Jeanneret from the Library Bards. Happy birthday, Xander. Woo. All right. Second song. Go ahead.
I was going to say, this isn't really, a proper released song, but I wanted to mention, because you brought up the Library Bards, Bonnie and Xander actually went out on the picket lines in front of, I don't know if it was Paramount or Warner Brothers the other day, and Bonnie kind of performed an impromptu song parody of the Aretha Franklin's Respect, basically about, the whole strike and everything, and I grabbed the Twitter link and put that up on the Dr. Domino official Facebook group and stuff like that.
Just cool. I'll check that out. I didn't see that.
So, I mean, I don't necessarily expect Dr. D to play it on his show, but I figured, this is worth, pointing out to the people. It's cool. Plus, any opportunity I can give to point out to that group that, people have made funny music past 1991, is something I like to do. Even now, here in 2023, people make new funny music.
Yep, we do. Speaking of which, here's new funny music. Second song this week is by Jeff Whitmire. This is a newly re-recorded version of his song Halloween Road. Now, what I did was he has a video up on YouTube from his original version of the song from 2 years ago. I took that video and I put the new audio in it. This is not available on his YouTube channel. If he wants it, he can have it, but it's just the same video with the new audio I put together for this show. So here is Halloween Road by Jeff Whitmire.
I stole a car at a 5P. Then slashed my way across Haddon Field. Halloween Road. The night I came home.
is one of those songs that gets stuck in my head for like weeks at a time. So like now, like I guarantee you for the next week or two, I'll be walking the dogs outside, just walking around the neighborhood going, Halloween Run.
This is the third song at the FuMP to use Holiday Road as its basis. Because there's this one, there's Ian's Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah. What was the third one?
And then, well, I say as its basis because it's not a parody entirely. My song, We're Going to the Dells, the Wisconsin Dells.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because it's a hip hop song, but then the chorus is Kara singing the Wisconsin Dells. Because there was a number of years that the Wisconsin Dells tourism people were using that song in all of their commercials. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
I forgot that you used that for the Wisconsin Dells until I went back and listened to your, whole catalog on Spotify, and we got to that song, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even make the connection that this was that song.
Yeah. And thank you for being probably the only person who made the effort to go back and listen to my entire catalog on Spotify.
Dude, I pulled up your thing the other day for reasons, and it said you have like 900 and some odd monthly listeners, and I'm like, that's like 3 times what I have. That fucking asshole. He's like, just puts his music up on Spotify, and he's already got triple my listeners.
Well,
Dick.
Ian's got way more than both of us, so
yeah,
he's winning.
All right, let's do some feedback.
Making the internet absolutely ridiculous. Dementia Radio.
www.dementiaradio.org. Port 8027.
Please hang up and try again.
This is the part where there's feedback. Feedback. You know that segment of the show we do about now?
Feedback.
Feedback.
Luke, vamp for a minute. I got to go get my plug for this computer.
Okay. Well, John, what are your what are your biggest what comedy music acts are you the most biggest fan of?
Man, I listen to all kinds of music. Everything from jazz to house, rap, country.
But like specifically in like the genre of people trying to make funny songs, like who are your favorite funny song acts? Or do you just not like dwell on that too often?
Yeah, I don't know if I listen to that too much. I'm usually listening to music when I'm at the gym, which is like rap music, like hardcore rap music. Or I'm just chilling at home and listening to something kind of chill.
Some kind of hysterical Scarp?
Yes, I'm listening to the Scarp. I got Scarp's new album.
I've got a new Scarp core track coming out soon.
All right, my computer is plugged in and will not shut down now. So
hooray!
That's good. I normally plug it in when I stream, and I just apparently completely forgot, and I've been using it all day, so it was almost dead. All right, feedback. Where were we? Oh yeah, this.
Lee, let's sing a song about Lee, let's sing a song about Lee, you're testing my ADD.
Eclectic Lee wrote, did I miss the conclusion of Devo's tax saga? No, it hasn't concluded yet. I don't know what I mentioned on this show. I know I talked about it in detail on the Insider, but...
Well, you mentioned on Manic Mondays and stuff that there was a specific date you needed to have it paid by, and that date has long since passed. So I too have been wondering,
Well, yeah, no, I needed to respond by that date, which I did.
Okay.
So I went through the numbers and figured it out, and if my numbers are correct, I'm going to owe them $5,000 instead of $9,000. So, which is still bad, but it's better than 9. But I'm now waiting to hear back from them to see if they accept, like, I don't want to call it my counter offer, but like my looking over the numbers to see where I fucked up and like what happened. Can
you claim that you have a student loan and that you can get your debts forgiven?
Magically. No, I never had a student loan, thankfully. I would love that, though. I'm kind of hoping they forgive like the penalties, because that would knock it down like another like $1,500. You know, and we're getting down to like a reasonable amount of money I can pay them.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll keep you posted when I have to come up with that money. I'll let you know. Alvarant wrote, Devo, did you see The Last Voyage of the Demeter? I saw a review and it sounded like a movie you'd enjoy. No, I haven't seen that yet. It's funny. I was talking with a whole bunch of people in the horror subreddit about this movie because the movie apparently bombed. And I was one of the people who said, yeah, the trailer really turned me off to this movie. And like a whole bunch of people agreed with me that they showed too much in the trailer. They not only showed like, it wasn't just the setup and premise and a couple of scary scenes. They showed that, and then they showed the monster, and then they showed more of the monster, and then they showed the monster in broad daylight or, in full light so we could see everything. And then they named it Dracula, and I was like, all right, well, now I know what the movie is. I don't really need to see it. I kind of know what happens now. So, and apparently I wasn't the only one because I was like, it looks interesting. I'll see it when it comes to one of the dozen streaming services I subscribe to. So, I do plan on seeing it, but I didn't. The trailer kind of like made me realize like I didn't need to rush out to theaters and see this like some other movies that I want to see. So that's all. I'll let you know how it is when I see it. And that's all the feedback we got for this week.
Oh, I have a little bit of feedback
Okay.
for Draconis out there because Devo sent me the link to that article you had about them removing a Mickey Mouse statue. And the article itself, I've noticed this a lot on like my Google feed. Like it seems like all the news that comes up in my Google feed is all, and generally speaking, Google being what it is, it knows what kind of stuff that I'm into, and I'm into primarily entertainment related stuff, cartoon related stuff, Disney related stuff, etc. But it's always like a bad news or a negative opinion slant, clickbaity thing. It's like, here's 16 things wrong with the Ahsoka series. It's like, okay, shut up. I don't care. I don't care about any of that crap. I'm going to watch my Ahsoka series and like it, etc. Because, yeah. Anyway, but the article that was sent seemed to be one of those kind of very clickbaity, like, Disneyland is removing a Mickey Mouse statue from... what?
Well, it wasn't even like, that. It wasn't even specifically a Mickey Mouse statue. The article said, Disneyland removes Mickey Mouse. Like, that was the headline. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Like... That's... like, it's like movie reviews where it's like, this film was a fantastic crap heap, and then on the poster it just says in reviewer like, quote, fantastic.
Yes.
It's like that kind of a thing. It's like, technically we're telling the truth. Disneyland removed Mickey Mouse. But the specific spot they're showing in that article is a spot that's like right at the end of Main Street in the town square, which, because all the holidays have to keep creeping earlier and earlier into the year. So even though it's before Labor Day, they're already putting up all of the Halloween decorations. And that's where they put the giant Mickey Mouse jack-o'-lantern pumpkin head. So yes, there was a Mickey Mouse statue there for the 100-year celebration. And they took it out to make room for the big giant Mickey pumpkin head because everyone loves that thing. So yeah, it's fine. It's all fine, Draconis. It's good. So yeah, anyway.
All right. Teasing.
He's a teasing kind of guy. And I have a job.
Yeah. Tomorrow's song is posted, but I have to update the schedule, and I don't know if I'm going to move tomorrow's song or not. Because I forgot to update the schedule. A thing you talked about earlier today. I just texted Chris, and I'm like, shit! I never updated the schedule. So, you know what? Let's keep tomorrow's song. Let's keep tomorrow's song intact, and I'll bump everybody else back, or maybe I'll just have Chris go on Sunday. Tomorrow's song is by Knuckleheads.
Say that again.
Tomorrow's song is by Knuckleheads.
Okay.
And regardless of what happens with the schedule, Tuesday song is not yet posted. So
Tuesday song is not yet posted.
Okay. And
Tuesday's
next week's
song will be a song.
Yes, it will be a song. And next week's Spotify playlist topic is school, because it's back to school time. I know some of the country's already gone back to school. My kids are going back to school next week. So I think around this time, school happens. All right. John, plug yourself one more time.
YouTube channel, I guess. Johnny Biceps, one word. And then productions, Johnny Biceps Productions. It's all my work. If you like my style of comedy, I'd love to have you. And yeah, if you're bored, if you want some entertainment, check it out.
And Jeff Whitmire is on YouTube as well at Jeff Whitmire 47. You can check out all of his horror movie parodies that he's got up there. And that's it. That's going to be a show. Let's get out of here, because I actually have to get back to work. I'm going to be up all night doing stuff for work, so that sucks. But
thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. I'm Devo Spice.
I'm Luke Ski, and thank you, John, for being here. Hooray!
Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. You can listen live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific at DementiaRadio.org, and join us in the chat. Or subscribe to the podcast feed. Look us up on iTunes and be sure to leave us a review. Feedback for the show can be sent to info@thefump.com. The Funny Music Podcast is a production of Fidem Interactive, LLC, released under a Creative Commons share-alike license. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Shout it to random people on the street. And be sure to visit thefump.com for the latest funny songs. Tune in next week where you'll hear Luke Ski say,
"Yeah, that's right, baby."